Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Danganronpa Spare Time reaction. We are hopping into Chapter 2, Episode 9. Super excited for this trial. I don't really know what happened. I definitely think she was, like, pinned down with the clothes or something. Like, tape wrapped her. That makes sense? I don't know. The fish definitely involved, though. I feel like she was, like, anchored down by her wrists through the clothes. Because apparently they were all, like, hardened up or something and then drowned or something. They have to be pretty strong to lift her, though. Hope you're all ready for another super exciting show-starting class trial. Yeah, I am. Normally, the saying show-stopping, right? But in this case, the show's only getting started. How thrilling. And how witty of me to think of that. Wow. Very good. Just get on with it.
During this class trial, you must discuss the evidence amongst yourselves and reach a conclusion of who the blackened killer is. If you vote for the correct
boy.
then only they will be punished. But if you vote for the wrong person,
I'm nervous.
then everyone besides the blackened will be punished. And that person alone will be allowed to leave the show.
Okay, sorry about that. That's all I need to say. Let's begin the discussion.
Troubling.
Can't believe we have to do this again. How horrible that yet another one of us died so soon. I'm surprised you didn't die earlier. Anyone died earlier. Think that once again, the murder is one of us. How bothersome. I'm surprised no one died episode 1. Ari, why? Why did this happen? What did she do to deserve this? No one deserves death, and yet here we are.
Don't waste my time.
Quit whining, all of us. If you want to survive past this class trial, then we get serious and start discussing. Yeah, let's start the spinny bullet game thingy. I forget what it's called. Do me a favor and get over the basic details of the case so that I can get caught up. So someone who's asking for a favor in a roundabout way. You sure are being awfully rude. Ari's body was found on the playground not long after the morning announcement today. The midst of my TV's motive reveal. The cause of death seemed to be broken neck. It appears she hung herself. The time of death is unknown. The last time anyone saw her was last lunch. And the murder surely must have happened before the motive announcement because everyone except her was present then and couldn't have killed her. The murder must have occurred sometime between noon to 8 a.m. of the next day. That's quite a wide time frame. Where do we begin this time? Let's figure out the murder weapon.
It's obvious.
The murder weapon was the rope, obviously. Okay, something tells me that means it's not going to be the rope. In the last trial, we spent a good amount of time thinking the murder weapon was the knife, but it really wasn't. Perhaps we shouldn't be so quick to assume the murder weapon. Yeah, Veronica knows all this stuff. I could trust her. Then what do you think it is? Do you think the user used the rope as a wire to electrocute her to death or something? I don't think there were signs of that. Is it obvious what we should talk about first? No. Our motives. Yeah, let's talk about these. They're the biggest clue we have. By knowing what the motives are, we may be able to identify the killer. Everyone announce what their actual thing is. Maybe we'll figure it out who's the murder one is. As I'm assuming the murder one did this. So then, spill. Everyone, spill.
Jeez.
Oh, you mean share secrets are revealed? That's not very nice. I know it could work. And the killer isn't very nice for coming out and admitting their crimes right now. Yeah, what the heck, killer? Do you even care if you're exposing the secret that isn't yours? We were given motives to commit murder. The importance of a human life is greater than some measly secret. That's why we shall all reveal whose secrets were revealed.
Oh, one more thing. If you have any dumb comments, keep them to yourself.
Whoa. Everyone's account. Whoa, is this a new minigame thing? Oh, it is. Took on the talent to earn your money since you put them in a lifetime of death. I received... Oh, this is cool. Blackmail, rumors, lying, stealing, slander. Everything to ruin your sister's lives. Okay, Ari. Hopeless child. Dying once was enough to... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm keeping that to myself. Okay. The mystery to make the child... What? What are you doing? What are you throwing for content? Bro, Veronica's sus as heck. You exist to manipulate as everyone else exists to be taken advantage of. Nah. Since you kissed her, you're afraid of your sexuality ruining your relationship. I suppose giving Teriko the motive I had was unnecessary. I received... Oh, that's Eden's. Okay. Your body is falling apart and you still refuse to eat. No one's accepted you for your identity. You're constantly mocked by your family. Huh. Y'all know that I have Nico's... Okay. Yeah, I figured that one out. Mother is dead. You always admit that truth. Huh, I'm really sorry, but I threw mine away without even looking at it. Wow. That seems like a Rose thing to do. I thought that since it was a murder motive, the best thing to do is not look at it. I mean, I guess that's a good strat. But could you even select what secret is your motive? Just everything you've done is worth killing for. I'm sorry, but do you mind if I go last? You know something! Hide your name and birth right to pretend like you are the daughter of Maribel's. I didn't already know this one. Then you should be ashamed of yourself. What are you talking about? You only took on your talent to distract the incidents of harm. I'm terribly sorry. I know this is selfish for me, but I cannot share mine. Alright, let's see. What is Ari gonna share? You only took your talent to distract yourself from... Oh, I just realized which one is mine. That one is Rose. Oh, okay. You're a murderer. You hold no remorse. Silence. Damn, why is she not talking? That's a little sus. Your older brother died. You don't remember him at all. Why am I surrounded by dead people? This is freaking me out. Yeah, what the heck? Anyway, I share mine. It's Charles, in case you forgot. Treated with competition and ruthlessness, but poisoning them to win is a bit too far, wasn't it? It's going so fast. Silence. Damn. Man, these people next to Jay aren't really talking. I feel like Jay committed this murder. Imagine that, just all of them next to each other, just a row, just dead people on one side of the class. Younger sister. Okay. Don't think I forgot about you, David. Confess. Yeah, you said you were gonna say it. You said you were gonna say it. Huh. Oh. Xander. Well, that makes sense, actually.
Great.
Excusing the dead, there's quite a few of you who think that hiding someone else's secret is more important than your life. What good reason do you have to hide a secret that isn't yours?
It's so much fun.
It's keeping things interesting. You serious? It's because it keeps things interesting. You're gonna watch and laugh as we all get killed, you maniac. Yeah. Veronica's like dream is to die, probably. It's not every day that we get to solve a murder. Shouldn't you savor these few class trials we have? It's a massive shame that if we went by too quick without any intrigue. This is a real murder we're solving. At least in their world, it's real. At most, you'll experience only more than 5 more of these trials, and certain much less if you die earlier. And these more trials that happen, the less people there will be. Oh my gosh. This is the last thing we'll have to solve with this many people. I want to make sure I'm not disappointed. Wow, you really are a Danganronpa fan. Veronica, this is kind of reasoning is completely unacceptable. Is that really how you think of us? Is it all fun to you? Are our lives at stake? Story's no good if there's no stakes involved. You're acting like the everything Danganronpa fan right now. It must be bad for vegans. Enough. This secret sharing stuff is unwarranted. If it's important, then it really shouldn't be shared with without people's permission. You can't solve the murder without them.
What the fuck?
Hang on. Was that one of the secrets about the murder? As in someone here is a murderer even before the killing game? That's seriously fucked up. Which one of you sickos is it? Whoever did this one. None of the secrets seem to be related to suicide, and Ari's method of death happened to be common suicide method. It could simply be coincidence, but it could also be meaningful. Yeah, initially I thought it was a suicide, but I don't really think that anymore. That's why it'll be worthwhile to expose everyone's secrets. This person's secret was the suicide. Again, I'm starting to forget who was who. I think there's a few of them, right? Right, it's a little difficult to remember 16 secrets. Yeah, honestly.
Okay.
No worries, I've been keeping track. Oh, cool, we get a nice chart here. Never mind. Which laugh, though?
Holy cow, is that really what you hit right now? It's terrible!
Oh my gosh.
Can you read this chicken scratch? Better question. How do you expect anyone else to be able to read this?
Alright, let's see. Rose is dead. I could figure that out.
Crap, but you thought every word was your name.
Wow.
Listen, your handwriting looks like the
Gosh.
heart rate of a person who took every drug at once.
We're just roasting her handwriting right now?
Looks like you got a seismograph.
Roasting session?
And drove off a cliff.
Oh my god. Okay.
Don't waste my time.
Stop wasting time on all of you. This is so difficult for you, Terrico. Then I'll keep track of the motives myself. Wow.
Hilarious.
Dude, it's cursive. Who uses a cursive these days? Are you an old lady? Well, excuse me? At least I don't dot my I's with little hearts to be like a pretty teenage girl. Oh my gosh. Who's wasting time now? Not wasting time. It's just banter. Ban her. I'm not the forum moderator, dude. Also, I hardly even know her. Damn, this has just been a turn into like a freaking trial is done. We barely started. I don't even know who to vote for yet. Whoever has the worst handwriting, I guess. Finished making my scoreboard style motive display. Should all make extra convenience to keep track of the motives. And it has been an added bonus of blasting everyone's shameful secrets for the entire class. Ta-da! Here we go. I will update it accordingly to what do you all agree on. There will be no input from me. Alright, cool. So we're gonna have to figure this out all throughout the trial, I'm assuming? Huh. Oh no, now everyone can see my secret all the time. This is embarrassing. Or Jay. LOL! Laugh out loud. Thanks for clarifying. I didn't know what that meant, totally. This is very helpful, though. Now I can keep track of everyone's secrets easily. Alright. Yeah, I want to look at this a little bit. Because it's telling me to pause, so... I think we have half of them right now. Alright, Xander, how could you... Okay, yeah, we know that one. We know Nico's the identity one. Ari's blackmails. You poisoned him. No, wait, no, Xander's not... Wait. This is a little confusing. Look at Xander and Xander question mark. Oh, are the blue ones confirmed? Okay, wait. Okay. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Rose, money, yeah. We know Jay's. Jay's is the first one revealed. Ian's is the sexuality one. Charles is his older brother died, and then Whit's mother died. Damn. Poor Whit. Whit probably has a lot to go. He's only going through a lot right now. Let's see. Hugh, Veronica, Eden, Nico, Whit have still not shared the secrets they have received. Min, Xander, and Ari, for obvious reasons, cannot share their secrets. Likewise, we don't know what the secrets are of Ace, Arturo, David, Hugh, Levy, Veronica, Min, and Xander, or me. Since you are so pushy about sharing, why don't you share your secret, you hypocrite? I would if I knew which one was mine. I don't want to jump to conclusions yet. Do all of them tie to her? To some extent. Excuses. Nico has your secret, right, Ace? Your body's falling apart, but you still refuse to eat that one? How did you know? Did they tell you? Well, that answers that question.
Sorry.
What? No, I swear I didn't. You bastard, I'll kill you. No, Nico didn't tell me. It was just obvious. Was it? Because there are very strict weight limits on jockeys. They often have eating disorders. It was a reasonable guess. Actually, I'll simply take a shot in the dark, but you did confirm it. Yeah, you did. I guess that's a good way to do it. Shit, damn it. Slap the murder one on every single one until they admit their actual secret. That actually worked. Let me keep guessing for the remaining secrets are, based on what we know. After all, if someone hasn't revealed their secret already, they clearly aren't going to do it anytime soon. True. That's rich. Coming from someone who has the option of revealing both your secret and whoever's secret was your motive, but who chooses to do neither. Nah, she's going to eventually. She just wants to do it after the trial. You would be quickly to reveal your own secret if you were in my place. You seem to be pretty attached to keeping that last name of yours hidden. If anything but Arturo had revealed your motive secret, then you would be a lot more of a critical right now. Don't you agree? What? Fuck off. That's totally besides the point. Can you stop speculating on scenarios that never happened? Probably a bad idea to guess people's secrets, given the amount of fighting we've had over this motive already. Yeah, we've been fighting just normally anyway. If we start accusing people of having some of these secrets, things might get ugly. Better to only speak for yourself, that being said. You don't need it. I didn't expect you to refuse to share. Oh, sorry, I just woke up. Your motive and remain... Your motive and remain quiet. Especially considering that the both of you have already been the type to try and be helpful during times like this.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I simply cannot. I am hoping that I will be able to pass the trial without needing to share my secret. I doubt that all the motives have relevance to the case anyway. Yeah, I guess that is true. And what's your excuse, Eden? I predicted the What's wrong? Oh. I feel like she wants to say it. I'm more concerned about whoever's secret Ari received, quite frankly. Someone who had murdered in the past without remorse. A person like that could very well be the killer now. A murderer. Of course, that's ironically that one. If I didn't already know what Nico's secret was, I'd say that would be Nico's. Huh? After all, that asshole is still a murderer. I don't really believe that. I never killed anyone.
Just a load of crap.
You were trying to kill me. Stop acting so innocent. Everyone here knows you're a damn murderer. Hold on. You definitely killed Ari.
Wait.
What? No, I didn't. You tried to kill me, and then when that didn't work out, you switched targets and tried again. That heartless monster like you doesn't even care about the lives of others. That doesn't really make any sense. They just do it again to you till you die. I swear I was. I don't know why they'd go after more people. I swear I was. I was only caught up in the time, and I... Pretty pathetic excuse for a killer.
Hypocrite.
You're the one who provoked them. If you weren't such a fighty little bastard, maybe Nico would have gone at your throat. Yeah. Jay. Oi, don't think I'm defending you, Nico. Nothing justifies murder. Even people who are shitty. There are billions of other ways to deal with conflict without resorting to something like so drastic. Basically, you both suck and you're wrong. I still don't believe Nico did that. Stop accusing Nico. If you have any evidence, I do agree with the statement of there's no real justifying murder for that. It's just even if they're a jerk, but I don't think they did it. To be fair, they did already try to kill someone. It's not like Nico had the cleanest record in the book. They even lied and stole from me to commit murder. Of everyone here, they're the least innocent. I didn't kill Ari, I swear. Oh. But did you not intentionally try to make a serious attempt on Ace's life? Answer honestly. Yes. Oh,
How dare you?
they did. I can't possibly trust you one bit.
Interesting.
Is this what you were envisioned when you tried to kill Ace? That the trial would happen like this, but with Ace instead of Ari? Darn, I really...
I never thought about it.
Oh.
I never should have done that.
Don't try and escape the consequences of what you did simply by saying you regret it. It's like you guys still haven't yet grasped how serious murder is. Xander said he regretted it.
Ooh.
Min said she regretted it. But does that mean we should have let them deceive us, pass the class trial, and get us all killed? Even if you aren't RA's killer, even if the person you tried to kill is still alive, you still attempted to take a life. And you'll have to accept that some people are not going to forgive you so easily.
I like Jay. Wait, Ari's killer? He was murdered? Wow. What the? Wait. What did I read that right? I thought it said like Ari's died or something. I don't know. She was murdered. Okay, I understand now. I don't know why I'm so stupid. What the? Oh, you're looking so confused. Are you paying attention to anything, or you been blanking out in your own happy zone again? I've been not been able to read, so you know it's fine. We both make mistakes. We all do. Ari's killer. Do you really call them that? How about you not call me anything? Oh, when I said them, I meant hypothetical Blacken, not you. Rose, what do you mean?
I was under the impression
Oh.
that RA committed suicide.
Yeah, I was too. Man, me and Rose are kind of the same. Oh, wait a second. Because her cause of death appeared to be hanging, right? Yeah. It was suicide. We wouldn't be able to have this trial. Did you read the rules? Need I remind you again? Without significant outside insistence. That's what I was thinking.
I have a photographic
Did read it. Actually, because I read them, I'm incapable of forgetting about them. I don't have hypothetical memory. Super amazing memory, though. Suicide alone doesn't yield a trial. That much is obvious, but there's a rule that makes specific mention of significant outside interference. Oh, is my theory actually right all along? There's still a possibility of assistant suicide, right, Monotiv? Whether Ari was contemplating in her own life doesn't matter. All that matters is if there was a surviving participant that we could still blame her death on. Ari was complacent in her own death, and we could completely change the motivation of her so-called killer. And if she was working with her killer, then that also changes the method of murder. Ari committed suicide?
That can't be true.
No, that can't be possible.
Why?
Why? If I think about everything I know about her, she doesn't seem to be the type that'd give up like that. She was determined to change. Determined to change, huh? Are we even talking about the same person?
Sorry.
Damn.
but-
You truly can't say if you know Ari all that well. Yeah, we've only known her for like a few days, given that we all known each other for barely even a week. Besides, I hate to be the one to say something so depressing, but we can't know how someone truly feels just from their exterior appearance. Even if people are energetic on the outside, could have secretly given up all the will to live. Yeah, that is true. It's not something anyone likes to think about, but it must be said. We're all done with the speculating part of the discussion. Does anyone have actual evidence to suggest Ari worked with the killer? Note. The note in the trash. Sure, judgmental for someone who has very little to actually contribute. No, it's a good, reasonable guess to assume that this happened. Framing this as whether Ari committed suicide is the wrong way to think about it. It's a little misleading. Rather, we should be asking whether Ari collaborated with her killer, because that's more prominent to solving the case. I guess that's true. Actually, that begs the question: can we even have accomplices in general? I thought there was the only one blackened per victim, or something. It's a good point, Mono TV. Yep, you're correct. Per the rules, only one person will count as the blackened and have the possibility for escape, even if multiple people contribute to the murder. Only one will count as the true blackened. Okay, so no one can just tag team someone and then just vote wrong and then all escape. Criteria for the true blackened is what exactly? Yeah, you never specified this, pal. I don't know. You're this whole game and you don't know the rules. You run this killing game, shouldn't you know? Whoever's the most masterminding material, them all, I guess.
Stupid are you?
I know your hilarious gimmick is being completely incompetent. I can't read it, but it would kill you to actually know how to run the killing game. When you say the most masterminding of them all, do you mean whoever has the more active role in the murder? I guess. I guess. Sure, let's go with that. The blackie could change any time then if that's the case, because who knows? I'm not really supposed to talk about the criteria that defines the true black, and I suppose you can use that as a rule of thumb for now. So based on the criteria, it could change who's the blackened is, because maybe two people were involved just in different ways. In any case, that means there couldn't be any accomplices, right? Because even if you help with the murder, you're risking your life to help the other blackened escape. Not unless they have a death wish, which they might. In other words, Ari is her own accomplice.
I have my doubts.
But in this case, the accomplice has a chance to escape. That is, preventing her secrets from being revealed by Mono TV. They're already kind of out there, so. Is it true that the murder of Ari did not stop Mono TV from revealing these secrets? But Mono TV wasn't exactly clear with what conditions need to pass to keep our secrets. Bro, Mono TV ain't clear about anything. Accomplice could have been complicit in the murder solely to prevent their secret from being revealed without having an intent to escape. In that case, it's obvious we gotta do to find the blackened. Is it? Yo, miss or mix accomplice, speak up. Tell us whether you did or who you work with, because this totally isn't worth risking your life. No one's gonna say anything? That's like, well, this was awkward. This didn't work out. Well, worth a shot. No accomplice, I guess. Hey, whoever did this, speak up. Nope, no one. Damn, I tried. Everyone's silence doesn't necessarily mean there's no accomplice. Perhaps they're simply ashamed or have other reasons to stay silent.
Enough.
accomplice talk. We're getting nowhere. What? Why? Isn't discussing this kind of evidence important to the murder case?
You're wrong.
You're not discussing evidence. You're discussing made-up scenarios without any real basis to them. If you want to be open with every single possibility, then this trial will never end. If we decide there could theoretically be 3 murders as well, 4, 5, 6, all of us, we all did it. We should discuss every possibility, combination of killer and accomplice that could exist. When does it end? Yeah, there's like a million trillion combinations of that right now. Unless you have actual good reason to speculate, then quit mudding the waters. Yeah, we could start talking about the evidence. Now that you mention it, it's true that the motivation to protect one's secret would be a potential motive for the accomplice to work with the Blackened to commit a murder. But that means that by the time the trial starts, they are no longer have any reason to continue to assist the true Blackened. Because of that, it wouldn't be a good deal for the Blackened to work with anyone else. It'd be safest working either by themselves or with Ari, since the murder would guarantee her silence. Yeah. I don't think there's any accomplice. It still doesn't disprove the idea of Ari being her own accomplice. She killed herself, and that's all there is to it. No. No, that's wrong! What are you screaming no, that's wrong for?
Never do that.
Oh, you in denial?
Echo, back me up.
What, me?
What does she have?
You're smart and you always know what evidence to use during the class trial, so find a way to show everyone that they're wrong about Aure.
We're gonna do the thing! She's like, please play the mini game. Please play the funny game where you spin around and shoot bullets at people's statements. Yay! Instruction to play non-stop debate. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will give Teriko all the mental encouragement she needs to make the right argument. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button on this to spare time video and also obviously the original.
Aure helped her murderer to kill her? You're saying that based on nothing at all. Isn't
Oh,
there
marks on the wrist is
evidence
gonna be
that
something.
Aure's fighting her killer? There were
Was
smells
there?
on the ground at the crime scene. That must be because she had some sort of confrontation with her killer.
That's not necessarily conclusive nor relevant. Those scuffs could have very easily been caused by something else.
As long as we lack solid evidence to prove that Aure didn't kill herself, we can't ignore this possibility.
Wait.
No, that's wrong.
Damn, I keep going back and forth. Is my theory right?
Listen to me.
What about the marks on her wrist? It's just her wrists were bound. That's true. If she was working with the killer, then binding her wrist seems unnecessary, doesn't it? You think of a reasonable explanation for why Ari would have her wrist bound if she was working with the killer. I don't know. She asked them to tie her up, and then she jumped in the water, and then she's like, hey, culprit, throw the ball in so I can drown. Something like that. That's right. There's no way Ari wanted to die, much less work with her murder. She never worked with someone to commit suicide. She never worked with someone to commit suicide. Oh, that's right, Eden. What is it? I did what you asked me to. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to play the game. During the discussion, you were tasked with reconstructing a note. Where is it? How's that going? That's...
Whoa!
Hey, we should talk about our alibis. I'm bringing something down for absolutely no reason other than I suddenly decided it was relevant. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is. Alibis are sort of super important, aren't they? But we haven't had a chance to discuss them.
I guess.
I saw Ari during lunch yesterday. Did anyone see her after that? Nope.
Why don't we discuss this?
Because I don't think anyone's gonna admit it. Because then I mean they're pretty much the culprit. I did not see her after that. It doesn't seem like anyone else saw her either that wants to admit it. As we established earlier, the time range over the murder could have been occurred between 12 p.m. yesterday and 8 a.m. of today. In that case, the murder could have potentially occurred at nighttime, which is an issue. I do not believe the majority of us would have alibis at that time. Yeah. Even a few people can indeed account for themselves during nighttime, 12 p.m. to night. Such a big time span that asking for an alibi wouldn't be very useful, yeah. Actually, wait, I just realized something. We can indeed narrow down the time frame of the murder. Ooh, can we now? I'm interested. Specific piece of evidence that was found at the crime scene that clue us to when a murder could have taken place. That evidence is dried fish, because it would have been a long time ago. Hangman's Gambit. Fish! I was right! The little fishies that are all dried up.
This is it.
This is it, I got it! Oh, I love that animation. I think I might have seen that before, but I still love it. Those fish were on the playground. Oh, what fish? What do you mean? She's like, what fish? What do you mean, what do you mean? Did you even look at the crime scene? No, she didn't. Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. Just never mind. I'll stop talking. Oh, dumb question, but I can't imagine how fish would be useful using a murder. Well, it answers 2 questions. Where it was and what time, I guess. The general time. That's not a question. I don't know if the fish themselves were used in the murder, but at the very least, it's an indication that a large quantity of water were involved in this case. Maybe a little too much where you drowned. But there wasn't any water at the crime scene. It's not the same as Xander's murder. When there were a large puddle of water everywhere. Yeah, because it dried up. The playground is completely different from the completed route. The poor rubber flooring on the playground is very absorbent. Mission. There's much better air circulation in that room due to the fans. That means if any water was spilled, it would dry up quickly, unlike any other room where the puddles would stay for a long time. The fish at the crime scene, the only indication that water was used. Also, water stays in fish's lungs for like hours, I think, regardless of the flooring. Meaning if they were completely dried up, we can narrow it down quite a bit. See, that makes sense. Then what do you think the water was used for? Honestly, I don't know yet. I doubt Ari was electrocuted, so I have yet to figure out the actual use of the water. Yeah, I'm sticking with drowning until said otherwise. But that we can use the fact that the water was used in the case to narrow down the time of which the murder took place. Are we talking about taxation room? Is it? After all, the fish could have came from there.
I agree.
What was Nico's face there? That's right. The killer used the pond in the relaxation room as a source of water. Oh, I see. It's because the relaxation room is closed off at night, right? Exactly. That means the murder must have happened before nighttime. During the nighttime, which starts at 10 p.m., the killer wouldn't have been able to access the relaxation room to get their fish water. And the killer can't have committed the murder in the morning because then it wouldn't be able to commit the murder in time to make the motive announcement meeting. Around that same time that the relaxation room would have been open again at 8 p.m. Anyone except Ari was present at the motive announcement. That means the murder must have taken place somewhere between 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Supposed to give our alibis from that time now? Shit, that's 10 hours. I don't even remember what I was doing for that whole time. That's a wider time frame than before. I think it was 8, and now it's 10. Even though we managed to narrow down the potential time of murder to exclude nighttime in discussion,
I have to say,
that's still quite a broad time span. I doubt that any of us could say they were completely accounted during those entire 10 hours. Well, let's put this aside for now. Yeah, let's figure exactly out what happened first. No more interruptions, Wit. Huh, me? I'm not interrupting. I'm being very helpful this whole trial. What do you mean? I want to ask what happened to that note of you, Rose, and Eden were conducting during the investigation. You derailed the topic immediately after I mentioned it. Don't think I didn't notice that. Fine. Yeah, are you hiding something? Please just tell us if you know. Eden has it. Ask her. And what, you're putting the pressure on me all of a sudden? Just show the note. I don't think that's very pressuring, right? I mean, we did give it to you to hold on to. It's okay if you didn't construct it. We just want to know what happened to it. Since Teriko's the one who doesn't trust us to be alone with evidence, And she stands next to you in the trial. We figured she'd be the most okay with that, maybe. See, this is why I didn't trust you, because once my back was turned on all you, you all apparently started passing evidence around like it was hot potato. My new favorite game, hot potato with evidence. Huh, whatever. What's done is done. Hand it over, Eden. Oh, we're gonna see it, because I know the episode ends in like less than 20 seconds. Said hand it over. Can I see it before it ends? I would. It's just that this note is, I'd love to see it. Wow, they ended up on a cliffhanger. Wow. Okay, that was a good episode. I think the text was a little too fast. I scrolled back a lot more than I usually do. I think it's because there's a lot more text per screen, so that's why it tends to get a little cluttered sometimes and it goes a little fast. But yeah, it was interesting for sure. I don't even know. I think that's gonna be my theory for now, is that she worked with it, gave like the culprit the note or whatever, and then she like jumped in the water and then like, hey, throw the clothes that's all like hardened up or whatever, because it's like I don't know what they put in, is like super glue or some, I don't remember, but they made it super heavy or whatever, and then the culprit rolls the ball and drowns her, and then picks, I don't know, they have to be super strong to be able to drag that weight though and carry her, so they have to be a pretty strong person. So Levy, I know Levy's been suspected quite a bit. I've seen some of your guys' comments. Thank you guys for sharing some of your theories, and Levy does seem possible. I don't know, I just feel like Levy did this. Maybe Charles too, because there was no blood involved with the case, so maybe he did that, and that's his reason, because he can't handle blood, so there's no blood, so maybe he did it too. I don't know. I don't know what to suspect. Maybe those two. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to leave a like if you liked. And yeah, I'll see you guys next episode. Bye.